Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Situational Awareness, where I go through different situations you may encounter out on the road with a motorcycle, ways to handle them, avoid them, what things to look for, and so forth. This clip we're going to be reviewing today is from Moto Madness, and the original compilation is linked below in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what do we have going on here? We have a left turn lane, nothing to worry about there. We have a manhole cover, which those can be a little tricky. Not to say that they are tricky. They're usually bumpy. You want to hit them straight on. You don't want to be leaned over because they're slippery, but also because sometimes they pop out. And I've actually heard of people with bent wheels because of that. So just be mindful. And I like to play the swerve game, practice swerving with them. So just swerve around. It's what I would do. But that's up to you. Let's see here. So it looks like we will be going straight to the right here. And I see a car there. Although if they're pulling out, they might be out of the way by the time we get there. Though I do see oncoming traffic and traffic there. So they might not be. But what this does tell me is that I need to be covering my brakes. And looks like he is. By the way, this is K-Speed, if you couldn't tell. So let's go ahead and hit play and see what we're looking at here. Okay, so obviously a little bit busy area. We got vehicles here. We have a vehicle here, vehicles in front of us, some vehicles to the right. But that's, normal intersection stuff that I review all the time. You want to watch the wheels, make sure no one's moving out in front of you, things like that. This is something to be mindful of. Railroad tracks. You want to hit railroad tracks straight on. You don't want to be leaned over. You don't want to hit them sideways because they do have some nasty grooves around them. And you don't want your tire to get stuck. So hit them straight on, perfectly perpendicular. Also, be ready for a pretty decent bounce. And if you don't know how to handle bounces on motorcycles, the motorcycle suspension can handle a bounce of a railroad track. You want to have your body handle it. So what happens if you hit a hard enough bounce is the back of the bike will kick you up off the seat and make you fly forward. Where if you actually take some weight off of your butt, lift yourself up a little bit with your legs and make your legs a suspension for you, you can actually have a much smoother ride over the railroad tracks and you won't risk getting bumped forward or knocked over the handlebars, etc. So that's all I have to say for here. Oop. Okay, what is going on? So to me right here, it looks like this car is stopped. So we're watching the wheel. We're watching the wheel of this car, making sure that this guy's not turning left. But this car is the thing that seems to be a problem here. Watch the wheel. I'm going to clear that off because we're going to be moving. And it looks like they're right behind the white car. So I guess they want to... The white car is turning left and they are waiting probably for the truck. So hopefully they see you. And this car wants to go straight. So he's going to go around. Now, this is an interesting intersection. I don't see any kind of traffic lights. I don't know if there's any over here behind this truck. I assume we have right of way, and this car is going to go. So I don't see any stop signs. Kind of a weird intersection. But in either case, this blue car here is our enemy right now. He is moving in for an attack. He is going to flank you on your side. Be prepared. Hopefully he stops. Okay, motorcycle hit the horn. Now, I have some things to say about that, but let's just look at what he did right. He stopped. He had his hand on the brake and he slowed down. Well, he hasn't stopped yet. Looks like he's 22 miles per hour. So he is stopping. He's doing the right thing here. The horn, probably helpful in this situation. I never use the horn, except to alert somebody who may be coming out of a blind area, just that I'm there, and makes them look. In this case, chances are the horn's not going to do anything because people are doing what they want at this point. He's like, I'm tired of waiting behind this car to turn. I am going to go. I hear a horn. I don't care. It's not for me. So I rather not take my effort, because your brain, your processing power, the amount of attention and things you can be doing at once are limited. It's finite. And if you put some of that processing power to pushing that little button to go beep, you are wasting processing power of handling a situation. Because we have a lot more going on here. We have this guy who's coming out. Look at the road condition here. And then we have the railroad tracks. So I would not be wasting my effort there. Okay, so he managed to almost come to a complete stop here. He is going for a swerve. Did you see the way his handlebars shifted? They are now pointed this way. It's going for a swerve to go around because this guy's actually stopping, surprisingly. But I also heard another horn. I don't know if the car was honking to let this guy know he's being an idiot, or if he was honking at the bike. I'm not sure. I have no traffic indicators to tell me whether we're in the right of way here. I'm assuming we are in the right of way, and if we are in the right of way, this guy, and the way everyone else went straight and everything, I'm assuming we are. This guy is at fault. So he realized you're coming. He stopped. And then he goes. This right here. Class A jerk. Class A jerk. He does not care about you. He cares about himself. All he wants to do is keep going. He didn't care if you got hurt. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, if you would have dropped your bike right here, he would have just kept on going. Which, by the way, they cannot do that. That is technically leaving the scene of an accident because they caused it. But they still do it. And unless you have the license plate, which, I mean, the camera quality on these videos as a reprocess drops every time. So I couldn't read the license plate. But if no one gets the license plate, they're off scot-free. And they'll sleep perfectly fine. So he did the right thing. He stopped. Hopefully he doesn't drop the bike here. We're still going forward. If you grab that front brake too much without loading up the front suspension, you can lose traction on that front tire and go down. What a jerk. And then another honk. I don't know who was honking there. I mean, was it because he wasn't moving out of the way fast enough? Was the car honking at the idiot? It doesn't matter. Move on with your life. And at least you still have your life and you didn't drop your bike. So obviously this video is coming to an end here. But again, be careful at these railroad tracks. I mean, there's all kinds of gaps and things. So just be careful going over railroad tracks. And the road condition's awful. And continue keeping an eye for any oncoming traffic. But otherwise, that seems to be it for this video. Give me any feedback you want down in the comments below. I appreciate you watching. Stay safe out there. Keep the rubber side down. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will try and answer everyone's questions as soon as possible. If there's anything you would like to see, any tips, tricks, techniques, anything at all motorcycle related, please let me know. I do these videos for you, so anything that you would like to see, I am more than happy to do it. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and click the bell to notify you whenever a new video drops. Thank you again. Ride safe and keep the rubber side down.